Hi, my name is Anjali Kaitan, and today I'll be reading a piece from The Wool Gatherer by William Mastrosimone, and I'll be reading specifically a monologue from the character Rose. Thank you. You might think this is funny, but I was actually the last person to see them alive last summer. There was only 7 of them in the world, and the zoo had 4 of them. Yeah. I used to walk there every night just to watch them stand so still in the water. You know, they moved so graceful, like slow motion. And they had these legs, skinny as my little finger, long legs. And there was only 7 of them because they killed them off for feathers, for ladies' hats. One night, a gang of boys came by with radios to their ears, and they were cursing real bad, you know, like F and everything. And I was scared. And then they started saying things to me, you know, dirty things, and laughing at the birds. And one kid took a rock and started throwing the stones to see how close he could splash the birds. And then another kid came and he started throwing stones to splash the birds. And then they all started throwing stones to splash the birds. And then they started throwing stones at the birds. I screamed, "Stop it." But the stone hit the bird's leg and it just like crumbled like a straw. And the bird just kind of keeled over in the water, its wings still flapping. And they kept laughing and throwing stones. I kept screaming. I screamed, "Stop it! Stop it!" They couldn't hear me over that ugly music on their radios. I just kept laughing and cursing and throwing stones at the birds. You know, so I ran. I ran and I got the zoo guard and he got his club and we ran to the place of the birds. But the kids were gone and there was just white feathers on the water. And the water was real still. And there were these big swirls of blood. The birds were real still too. They had their beaks a little open. Their legs were bent. Toes curled. Still. Like the world had just stopped. And the zoo guard started saying something to me, but I couldn't understand him. I saw his mouth moving and he started screaming. And the cops came and they took me to the hospital and they gave me a needle to make me stop crying. You know, they never even caught the kids. But even if they had, what good is that, Cliff? They can't make those birds come alive again.